Warning! This video may have spoilers for the 2024 baking show, Harry Potter, Wizards of Baking. If you have decided to view beyond this point, you are responsible for that decision. Thank you, and please have a nice day.
Hello and welcome to this video. I hope everyone is doing okay. Hope everyone is doing fine. And I hope the universe is treating you fairly. Today's video is kind of going to be a weird one. I am talking about Harry Potter Wizards of Baking. It's a gimmicky show. I like cooking shows. I like baking shows. I like the shows that force the contestants to be creative. Now, I don't know how much of it is actual show, how much of it is actual competition, how much of it is actual entertainment. But I really like this show. The hosts of the show are James and Oliver Phelps, who respectively played Fred and George Weasley in the movies. The judges, or the two main judges, are Carla Hall and Joseph Youssef, I think that's it. Youssef, Youssef, Youssef. They have guests though. The show, or at least I'm watching it on HBO. It is also being streamed on Discovery and Food Network Go. And it's probably on Food Network in and of itself. I think there's 2, maybe 3 more episodes. So far they've had some pretty interesting guests. They had Ivana Lynch, who played, let me look her up real quick. I forgot the name. I had it in my notes, or I forgot to put, I thought I knew her name, so I didn't put it in my notes. Luna Lovegood. Yeah, she played Luna. And Warwick Davis, who played a myriad of characters. Warwick Davis is most noted for Star Wars. He was Wicket, I believe. So yeah, according to IMDb, Daniel Radcliffe is supposed to make a guest appearance, and David Thewlis, Thewlis, who played Romulus Lupin, he's supposed to make a guest appearance. So don't know. I believe I saw in the trailer, which is going to be at the end of this video, Bonnie Wright, I think that's who it is, who plays Ginny Weasley in the movies. I believe I thought I saw her, but she's not on the IMDb page, so I could be completely wrong. They've had some beautiful, wonderful creative stuff. The graphics that are going to be floating around, floating around somewhere up here in this area. I know last video I had the wife kind of just randomly do pictures, so this one that might be a little bit more organized. The so far what we've had, you had the initial show, the pilot. I've got a cat behind me making noise. Which basically they had to be inspired by the train platform in the movies, the 9 3/4 platform, and then the second one was, I believe, the Green Gots, the banking place. Third one was Diagon Alley, and the fourth episode that I watched that's on HBO is the Forest. And they had the Cursed Forest or Enchanted Forest or whatever it is, I forget right offhand. And I don't feel like scrolling through my notes to find it. And there's some just wonderful ones. On one of them, they did the Whomping Willow with the car in it, from I believe that's Azkaban. I think the creation that I like the most so far was one where they did the candied sugar. They did one with like bottles, potion bottles, and they had like a shelf, and everything was either these candy glass or chocolate or cake, like potion bottles and stuff. I thought that was really cool. Though there's one of the contestants that did something. I want to try to find a recipe for it. It was basically sweet potato, brown sugar, not marshmallow, something else. I'd go back and rewatch the episode, but it was these things combined, then kind of dipped in a tempered chocolate and let dry, so you got this sweet potato, inside, and you got this thing. To me, that looked really good. The one judge, Clara Hall, is evidently she's from Tennessee originally, and she knows all about sweet potatoes. And when she tasted that thing, she's like, "Oh, you did this and this with sweet potato." And the contestant was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm from Tennessee. I'm from the South, and sweet potatoes. Sweet potato is basically in our DNA." And her being black, and I don't say that. I hope that doesn't come out as bad as my brain is telling me it sounded. The sweet potato came out of African American culture. That is not traditionally, up until Reconstruction, probably I would even say as early as the 20th century, the first part of 20th century, that white people generally didn't do like sweet potato pie, and other things you can make from sweet potatoes. They pretty much, and very much, it was the poor white people in the South that ate like the baked sweet potatoes and yams and stuff. It's one of those amazing foods that the African American community has contributed to the melting pot of what America is. And it's like, me personally, I would rather, my cat is trying to steal my earbuds. I personally would have a sweet potato pie over a pumpkin pie, just because I like taste, the texture, and the texture's pretty close to pumpkin pie. So yeah, that is something I prefer, and it's, you find it, you'll find a lot more of the sweet potato pie or sweet potato recipes East Texas through Louisiana, and it, from East Texas into the American South. But I'm getting more on the dietary habits of the people of Texas, East Texas, and the South here. They play up a lot of the. I mean, it's like any baking show of this kind of notoriety. It's a niche show. It's a gimmicky show. And it's just, like I said, it's just there's something I just find enjoyable about it. Well, I like it's like I like the Great British Bake Off and things like that. And it's not so much because they're like, ooh. I mean, mind you, these people are talented. These people got skills I couldn't even dream of having in the kitchen, to be honest with you. But they do. I by watching these shows, I'll see something like I was talking about the sweet potato thing. And I'll go, I want to try to do something. I want to try to do something like that within the means that I have. That's one of the reasons why I watch them. It's the people that are on, the contestants on these shows are great. Forbidden Force is the episode that I watched last. That just popped into my brain. It's the Forbidden Force. According to the Food Network webpage, let's see if it has the episodes coming out. Okay, scroll. Okay, Forbidden Force episode 4. I saw that one. Next one is episode 5. It's supposed to premiere on Food Network on December 12th. It's Dumbledore's Office. And evidently that's a 2-parter. Interesting. Let's see. See what the synopsis says. Semifinals. Oh, I think I know what this is. The reason why you got 2 dates is the 13th it hits HBO. Okay. I am an idiot. Yes, I am. Episode, yeah, the second episode was the Green Gods Bank, then Diagon Alley, and okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's amazing when you actually just look and read stuff, the things you can find out. I should do a better job at that. But the hosts, James and Oliver Phelps, they play a little bit into their Harry Potter characters, a little bit, and it's more of a hype up the contestants type thing, but they don't rely on it. They don't use it as crutch. So yeah, it's interesting. What's funny is you look at them now, and you're like, okay, they're twins, and it's hard to believe they're the one. One of them has shorter hair than the other, and I'm not even gonna try to guess which one is who. The other one wears his hair out a little bit longer, and with the longer hair, you can go, oh, okay, yeah, he was one of the Weasley twins. Where the one that has more of a business haircut, I guess you would say, you're like, well, I guess if you say so. And it's just weird how the being adults now, probably in their mid to late 30s, maybe early 40s. Not knowing how old they were when they did the movie, what the real age in the movie was. They could have been in their late teens, early 20s. So yeah, it's like I said, the one that has the more business office space type worker haircut, you're like, yeah, if you say it was one of the Weasley twins, I'll believe you, but I'm gonna hold back. But the one that wears his hair a little bit longer, you're like, oh yeah, I can see it. And it's like their nose and their eyes. Now the judges are pretty cool. This is the first show where I think I've seen Clara Hall as a judge, and her outfits and her demeanor and the way she carries herself, and she's there. She helps the contestants. When they're there, they're interacting with the contestants. She's at their level. She's like, yeah, this is cool, this is exciting, blah 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 blah. However, I'm still a judge and I still have to make these decisions. But as a person, you see the differential. She allows herself just to be a fan, to appreciate, regardless of what the culinary thing is, but appreciating the work, appreciating what's gone into it, just to look at it and go, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but she, at the end of the day, she's gonna let you know, yes, I am a judge, and that's what they're paying me to do, so I'm gonna judge. I'm gonna do the best I can do. I'm really excited for the last 2 episodes, or maybe 3, because they've got 3 teams left, and I don't know if they're gonna do like a team championship, or if they're gonna eliminate down to 1 team, then split the 2 team partners apart and make them work against each other. I don't know how they're gonna do that. So if it's going to be a team challenge, a team wins with 3 teams, you've got 2 episodes. And if they're going to go eliminate, we got 1 team left, and they're going to break the team and make those guys compete against each other, you're going to have 4 episodes, 3 episodes, 4 episodes, whatever. My cat is just laying below the camera, and he's playing with shit on the thing. So yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, this was kind of a strange... I binge watched it. What would be Tuesday... my time. Yeah, I got up Tuesday morning, was doing house chores, and just wanted the TV on for like background noise. And I came across this on like I said, the HBO, and I'm a fan of cooking shows, and I watched it. And if you like cooking shows and cooking competitions and stuff like this, and are a Harry Potter fan, I would strongly advise watching it. I mean, it's great. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't know how much of it is staged, how much of it is entertainment, how much of it is actual competition. I don't know. But I do know they are doing, the competitors are making some really cool stuff, making some really interesting things. So there's that. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. And till next time, everybody, be a good human. Be good to other humans. Peace.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?